look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk to you about right now in this reaction video is about the hypocrisy of the modern day woman, black woman in particular. And I'm going to talk about this thing that happened with Chris Brown, about how one woman didn't care about losing her relationship, who didn't care about calling off that engagement or having it called off by the other person because all she cared about was herself, just as long as she can get a picture with another man when she already had one. Now, we're going to get deep into this thing here. Hold on for 1 second. I'll put it on your screen. Let's get to it. Let's play Chris Brown and Shannon Sharp talking about it first. Then I'll give it to you.
And I read that this guy broke up with his girl. You called his girl up on stage and gave the young lady a lap dance, and he broke up with her. Bro, how you do that?
Man, see, it wasn't intentional.
What do you think was gonna happen?
See, I didn't know she had a guy.
That's her fault because she knows she had a guy.
She should have said it.
Exactly. See, here's the thing, man. It's old school type of thing. You don't ever check the player, man. You check that bride, man. She was out of pocket. You know what I mean? Any woman that you got to chase down, man, and put her back into pocket is never your woman. Because if a woman really mess with you tough, man, she going to do everything she can to please you. She going to do everything she can to not bring a reproach on the relationship or to cause any type of separation whatsoever. That is if she's really digging you. See, the problem is, what you gentlemen don't understand, is that a woman, she cannot love two men at once. A woman can sleep with two men at once. She could be sleeping with two different men throughout the month, or even with a threesome. She can have two men at one time. But she cannot love two men at once, and at the same time, she cannot admire two men at once. Now, some of you idiots going to say, what about the father? What about a father? I'm not talking about that type of admiration. I'm talking about the type of admiration that a woman is expected to have in a relationship. If she is a fan of somebody else, if she is a great admirer of someone else, then that's not your woman. Because your woman is supposed to look at you the way she looks at Chris Brown. Your woman is supposed to look at you the same way other women used to look at Denzel Washington. Your woman is supposed to look at you with such regard, high regard, and high esteem that this would even happen. She wouldn't want you to spend your money to take her to see another man. Okay? Now, don't get it wrong now. You can take out, if y'all both like this type of artist, that's cool. Okay? But if he would have said, come on the stage so I can grind up all over you lady, she's supposed to turn that down. You see, women have, you know what I'm saying, double standards, man. Chris Brown has been known to put his hand on women. But at the same token, women say they don't want men who put their hands on them. Women will say, I don't want a verbally or physically abusive man. But then they'll support one. Okay? Every time Chris Brown has got into any type of altercation that we know of, it's always with a woman, man. He never squares up with a man. Only time he get into it with a man, he make a song out of it. He rap about it, sing about it. But he did some things with Rihanna. He did some things with Gayle King. I mean, there's other clips of him pushing women into water and stuff, in lakes and stuff. But this is the type of man that y'all support. Y'all gonna spend $1,000, $1,200 to take a picture with a woman beater. But you don't want to spend no money on the first date. You don't want to do that so-called 50-50 thing. You think a man's supposed to have 6 figures. You want him to provide for everything. You think that his money is yours, and you say that your money is yours as well. You don't feel that you have to spend any money, but you're willing to waste $1,000, $1,200 just to take a 30-second photo with a woman, with a man who's known for beating women, a womanizer, a woman abuser, allegedly. This is the hypocrisy. Chris Brown ain't nothing more but a famous, talented singing Pookie, Ray Ray and Nook Nook. He a coward. He ain't no gangbanger. He said he a gangbanger. How you gonna be a blood after you become a millionaire? How are you gonna try to be a gangbanger after you are out of the streets? There's not one street in California. There's not one street anywhere in America that can tell you about the dirt that Chris Brown did to earn stripes to be in a gang. Now, you could pay off some gang members. That's what happened. I ain't saying the people that I think it will be Fruit Town, Paru or something like that, he claimed or something like that. But I'm going to tell you something, in these streets, ain't nobody going to respect that joker. He ain't. He's protected by the money. He paid somebody to say, okay, you gonna be blood. But this is the type of man y'all say y'all don't want. You say you don't want a man that's in the streets. You say you don't want a man that's a gangbanger. You say you don't want a man that's a womanizer. You say you don't want a man who's a whoremonger. You say you don't want a man who is a physical abusive person. You say you don't want a man who is verbally abusive to you. But yet you admire him every time you get on the stage and grind and risk and lose a relationship with a man who was willing to be with you through thick and thin, willing to sacrifice a marriage, willing to sacrifice an engagement, just so you can feel Pookie's diggling on your butt, so he can grind on you on stage and make a modern day mustard back heifer at you. You're a mustard back heifer on display. But let's keep going, man. Let's keep going.
That's her fault, because she knows she had a guy.
She should have said it. She definitely should have said it.
Mm-hmm.
My dancers pull up a girl on stage during our set, and we usually like to give the fans an opportunity, but sometimes it's very, very, very attractive women come on stage. So I'm like, okay, cool. So me grinding on them, they don't really have a problem with it. It's just, I guess she had a man there.
Right.
So, but I didn't know. I didn't find out till afterwards. I was like, man, we should have just. Do we send him flowers or send her flowers?
Nah, she should have stopped this. But she should have said, nah. Yeah, she should. I mean, no.
Yeah.
Because the lady, see, if I'm out with a young lady, it's not my job to check the guy. Yeah. It's her job.
She should have been like, no, you know what?
There you go.
I can't come up. I'm with someone.
Right. And if a lady check on me,
we're not gonna be like, forget him.
There you go.
Be like, okay, great.
Right.
You know.
That is what happens when a woman is not yours. If she is yours, you don't have to tell her that. You don't have to run up on no man unless he being just so disrespectful and won't listen to her when she say no. But she's supposed to say, nah, I can't come up there. Why? Because I got to honor my man. I got to respect my man. Okay? Every woman who's in a relationship or get on stage with these celebrities like Usher and stuff like that, they don't love their man. These are selfish women. They don't have no respect for that man or that relationship. There's nothing wrong with abandoning a woman who has already abandoned you the moment she stepped on stage with another man and allowed another man to caress her. That's stupid, man. Now, I'm gonna let you know, I'm not mad at Chris Brown for pimping, because that's pimping. You have a woman give you money like that just to take a picture. That's some pimping stuff right there, for real. And at the same time, I respect his music. I like his music. I don't respect that gangster stuff he talk about, because he ain't no gangster to me. He ain't no gangster. He never was a gangster. Never will be a gangster, man. You know what I mean? He's a coward, bro. He's a coward. Anytime you put your hand on women every day, every time you hear about you get into any type of physical altercation with a woman, you a straight pussy. That's all you is, man. But they're right on here when it says she was supposed to have checked that and stopped that so it wouldn't progress to anything. I tell you, men, all the time, man, these women don't give a damn about you, man. These women be caring about themselves, man, about what they want in the moment, man. You got to vet women properly, man. You should always break up with a woman who doesn't admire you and respect you and see you as a Chris Brown. You get me?
And you'd have been okay. But now you'd rather, he won't mind. But I'm surprised. First of all, I commend him for going.
Yeah.
I mean, because not a whole lot of guys are going with their girls.
Yeah.
They might go, but
they go. Some of them go. They might
going
be in the back. They might be a little bit further back. Like, nah, you ain't getting front row.
Right.
He's not finna look at you at all.
It's all funny. Like I said, I ain't mad at him for doing what he do to get the money, man, but that woman was a piece of shit. You know it, man. In my most humble opinion. Oh, yeah, this is for educational purposes, YouTube. Man, hold on. I got another clip up here for y'all, man. 1 second. Let me get it to you, man. 1 second. Check this out, you hear? Better get it right now.
Would you break up over this? Because I guess this girl got broken up with for Chris Brown because of this photo shoot. Why black women still support Chris Brown? $1,000 to take a picture with someone. I don't get, maybe I'm just not one of those people where I do not obsess over celebrities. Like, celebrities, they're real people. And I just live on that. They're just people who fart the same, poop the same, do everything the same, except for I'm forced to see them everywhere through social media or through music or through whatever. I'm just people who are forced into my life, essentially. Like, I can see seeing a celebrity out and being like, oh, that's cool because I really like them. I want to take a picture, right? But paying $1,000 to take a picture with a celebrity that doesn't really care about me has to be a joke. then a man that has abused women, etc., that has to be an even bigger joke. Then one who really doesn't have proof of liking black women has to even be a bigger joke. So, you should break up with yourself if you're willing to pay $1,000 for that. Yeah.
That's just stupid. Spend $1,000 to take a picture of anybody. One more clip and we'll be out of here. 1 second, please. As I put on your screen. There it is. Let's get it now. Let's get into it. And she makes a lot of sense too.
Every time a black girl supports Chris Brown, an angel loses her wings. And every time...
Damn, I'm gonna play that again. What happened to an angel every time a black woman supports Chris Brown? Say it again for me.
Every time a black girl supports Chris Brown, an angel loses her wings.
Shit.
And every time that woman is a dark-skinned black woman, that angel loses her mind. Because after years of well-substantiated, well-documented instances where he commits harm against other people, but specifically black women, coupled with his own verbal confirmation that he doesn't like dark-skinned black women, we all continue to stand there. It makes no sense. And sometimes great people...
That's what happened when you got a woman who doesn't love herself or respect herself, who ain't nothing more but a mustard back heifer. She's supposed to be admiring her man, but she admires someone who don't give a shit about him. This is the same parallel we can make between the modern day woman we see with a Pookie and Ray Ray, when we all know that this man don't give a shit about her, that he runs her down to the ground, he cheats on her and do all this stuff, and she'll still be with him. See, women are attracted to chaos because they are chaotic and they are toxic themselves. Okay? And what she's saying is making perfect sense. So I don't want to hear nothing else from a woman talking about how bad black men are, how black men don't want to work, how black men don't take care of their kids and all this other stuff. When you go and get on stage and risk your whole relationship to be with a womanizer and a woman beater, I don't want to hear shit about it no more. This is your true colors right here.
No sense. And sometimes great people do bad things, and sometimes bad people do great things. But I can't tell you the last song Chris Brown had to earn this much support in 2023. Like, public places are still playing his songs from the 2010s because that's the last time he had a hit that wasn't to someone's face. Like, it's actually crossed the line from deeply upsetting to just confusing to see so many black women, but specifically dark-skinned black women, continue to support him. Because y'all are standing in solidarity with someone who would only stand next to you in order to literally punch you in the jaw.
Damn. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think about this content, man. Let me know in the comments, man. Tell me what you think about the situation. I'll holler at you later. Y'all be safe now. You hear?